Photography 2 ISO triangle. Now let us start with point 1, digital sensor, also known as film speed. That will allow you to change the settings of lighting on your camera. When you take a picture, it'll be greatly affected because of the light. The ISO will help you change that. Now the ISO that I am currently using is a low ISO, like say ISO 400. Now, if you were to say use a higher ISO, that would mean you would let in more light. Now, let us move on to point 2, which is aperture. Aperture, sorry for the camera shake, the aperture is the size of the lens opening, which allows light to reach the sensor. There is a tiny hole in the lens of your camera. That is your aperture. Your aperture will certainly affect your ISO. If you were to affect your camera lens so that you let in more light, then that means your aperture is high. Your aperture number is high. And then that means you'll have to affect your ISO to make it more light or more dark, depending on your goal in your photo. Now, shutter speed is the third and final point of the triangle. Shutter speed is important because it controls how long the shutter is open, allowing light to reach the sensor. And if you were to have a high shutter speed number, then your your picture would turn out all blurry, unless you want it to look blurry, which I don't really think you would want. But if you were to have it on a low number, then everything would appear very still. And each of these points will work together excuse me, that it will work together to keep a balanced photo. You'll want to use this when you take pictures constantly to help you maintain a clear picture. And that is the point of the triangle. Alright, that is lesson 2 for photography.